Hey yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another UGG VR video. Today, we're going to be going over all the new leaks for UGG. It has to do with the Christmas update. If you didn't know, we're getting an update on Christmas Day, and we're going to be getting a bunch of free stuff, so we're going to go over that in this video. We're also going to be going over the other leaks that came out, like we got video of what the flying dinosaurs are going to look like. And I will tell you how you can kind of test this mechanic out early, because believe it or not, this isn't the only game they've made. And of course, every Wednesday I do a $20 Quest Cash giveaway, so all you have to do to enter is comment down your MetaQuest username, and of course, if you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, hype the video if you can, and enough yapping, let's get into it. Alright, I thought we should start here in this cave. I feel like it's an OG spot of these yapping videos. I used to come here all the time. So the first thing I want to get into today is this weird video that UGG uploaded. Now, if you watch it yourself, you'll see that they go around to other UGG players and they slowly spell out listening. I'm not going to play it here. You can go through their Discord if you want to watch it, but guys, I'm not trying to make fun of the video or anything, but please can we put some edits in between? But we already know what this is going to be. UGG is going to be listening to us during the Christmas or holiday or whatever you want to call this update. They're going to be listening to us like Santa does, and it's going to have to do with the presents we get on Christmas Day, because if you didn't know, on Christmas Day, under the Christmas tree, or by the fireplace if you don't have the Christmas tree, we're supposed to be getting a bunch of eggs. I'm guessing they're dinosaur eggs. I don't think it'd be a bunch of golden eggs. That wouldn't make sense. So we're supposed to get a bunch of dinosaurs on Christmas, but this new listening system is supposed to, well, listen to us while we're playing in public lobbies. And wait, before all the conspiracies start, I think I know why, even though UGG did get pretty famous pretty fast. There are a lot of players. They're breaking a ton of records. Company keeps getting all this money to put out all these great updates. We keep getting new content almost every week. It's doing really good on social media platforms. It's getting a ton of traffic just from there. Guys, I think UGG was created by the government to listen to us. But seriously, I think I know why. It's because they're testing out new moderation systems. Obviously, they're getting a ton of new players every day, and with new players, you're going to get some bad players in those batches. And I don't play as much public lobbies as I used to, but when I used to play them all the time, the game really wasn't that toxic. I definitely didn't run into a lot of toxic players. But you know, I've heard some complaints here and there, so hopefully the moderation is going to be getting better on this game. They do want to do something where if anyone says any type of curse word, it just it mumbles you out. And I can't really show you right now, but if you mute someone in game, it makes them mumble. It doesn't actually mute them. And what they want to do is they want to be able to filter these words through a system. So they're going to be listening to us, and if you curse, they're going to put that into the system. This way they'll have a ton of examples for when they do add that voice moderation thing in, and people won't just be getting kicked for saying random words. Again, UGG did not tell me this. I do not know this 100%. This is what I think. And a way to repay us for them listening to us, even though it's their game and it doesn't really matter, they're going to be giving us free eggs on Christmas if you log in. However, the amount of eggs you get is going to be based off how many times you cursed that month. So how good you were / how bad you were is how many eggs you're going to be getting on Christmas. We've been talking about this for a while. If you've seen any of my videos with Blue Shell, he's been talking about this for at least a month now. I don't know. I think it's a cool system, and if they are trying to better their moderation system and add in this cursing sensor in game, then I think this is a good way to go about it. A lot of games wouldn't even tell you, or they just throw in AI moderation into the game, and a lot of people just get kicked for saying random words. In games with AI voice moderation, people won't get kicked for saying curse words or slurs or anything like that, but they'll get kicked for saying just random everyday words. I'm guessing this is the whole point of the listening thing for Christmas, and again, I think it's a good way to pay us back for listening to us. No, I don't actually think it's a government conspiracy. If you couldn't tell, that part was a joke. And maybe they'll do more with this. They haven't really announced what this is yet. We've just gotten information about this from admins, moderators, and through this new leak. And if you do want more proof, here's an admin talking about it.
So something I've been told is the ugly clause is actually watching you. So what we're doing is with moderation, I think what we're gonna do with voice mod, like if someone's saying, saying cuss word being rude and all that, they will be put on the naughty list and they won't get that good prize for Christmas.
Well, you just said it. You're on naughty list right now, Blue Shell.
I know it turned off for me.
They turned it off for me.
Yeah, I got muted for like a week for cussing, but they turned it off for me. Like I was the tester for that.
I was the tester. All right, Blue Shell, this is what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna need to go into a lobby and just say every curse word you know. See which ones it picks up.
I ain't gonna say that. One of them will cancel me. I can't say that.
Blue Shell. You have the pass. One time, scream it. Honestly, I don't even think I've been in here since the update came out yet. He's got his nice little elf outfit on, and of course, these turn to white crystals like all the other crystals in the game. However, this is the only place in the map that has, well, Hog Valley has water, but this is also another place that has water. But we're in here because I want to talk about the next fusion dinosaurs. So in their update tab in the Discord, they did put the Chilodon, so for the longest time, we thought the Chilodon was going to be the Cryodon. I don't know what happened. I don't know if they changed it or we were just straight up wrong, but we thought the Chilodon was going to be the name of the Cryodon. However, it looks like they're still using the Chilodon name, and it seems like it's going to be a fusion between the Cryodon and the Magmadon. This, I'm not really sure on. This is what a lot of people think. This is more of a community idea because I don't really have an idea for this. I don't know what else this could be. So I don't know where they're getting the chill part because it's Cryodon and Magmadon. It doesn't really sound like a fusion between those two dinosaurs. I don't even know how a fusion of those two dinosaurs could work because obviously one's ice and one's fire or lava. It's even worse. In my personal opinion though, I don't think this is what they're doing next, like in the next update. So every 2 weeks we get a big update, and in between those big updates we get a small update, and in those small updates we usually get a new dinosaur, a new fusion, or we just get a rotated shop. Recently they've been doing a lot of new dinosaurs, a lot of new fusions. I mean, if you looked at, hold on, look at this. Look at the fusion wall over here. I don't mean like mess everything up and the videos flow and everything, but look at all those fusions we have now. Like, it shows you every fusion that's on the wall. It's gonna go up to there, like, in 2 weeks. Do you know how many fusions we're going to have by next year, December? This whole wall right here is going to be all fusions. Anyways, where were we? We got to get centered up again. It doesn't matter. We lost it. I was just trying to make the point that they usually add a new dinosaur or a new fusion in these smaller updates in between the big updates. In the developer Q&A a couple nights ago, he was showing us pictures of what the flying dinosaur area is going to look like. He was also showing off the Ugliosaurus and a couple other leaks that we already know about, and some are already in the game. However, at the bottom of his computer, you can see a list of dinosaurs, and on this list, there was a dinosaur called the Ugto. There were other dinosaurs. One of them was the Chilodon. I think the Swoopjaw was another one, and there was one that was really hard to read. However, we already got the Chilodon confirmed, and if it did say Swoopjaw, then we already got that confirmed. That's going to be the flying dinosaur you can buy in the shop, not the Titan. But the Ugto, we haven't got any leaks for that. No one's talked about it yet, and the Chilodon, we already got it named in updates, so we already know it's coming, so it's a little weird. I did talk about this already, and I think it's going to be a fusion between the Rapto and the Ugliosaurus because we haven't got a Rapto fusion yet, if you noticed. The Rapto is basically an OG dinosaur. I think it was, don't quote me on this, I think it was either the third or fourth dinosaur in the game. Not counting the Nubosaurus, obviously, but it's basically an OG dinosaur. I mean, I've had it since day one. Y'all know Gorgith. He was the first dinosaur egg that I hatched that wasn't the Nubosaurus egg. Raptos have been in the game for a while, so I'm surprised they haven't gotten a fusion yet. The toe part of this is obviously the Rapto, and the Ugg part of this could be, I don't know, the Tyrannosaurus, maybe. But I think it's going to be the Ugliosaurus. I somehow only have an egg of the Ugliosaurus, but, you know, these two are going to combine and make a ugly dinosaur. So, to me, the Rapto is one of the... Look at the camera. Look at the... Okay, buddy. To me, the Raptos are one of the best looking dinosaurs in the game, and the Ugliosaurus is, well, ugly. The worst looking dinosaur in the game. It doesn't even look like it fits in the game. So I don't know, this could either just make a really ugly Rapto or a really good looking Ugliosaurus, and I'm excited to see what the stats look like. And that's the reason I don't think they've done a fusion with the Raptor yet, because if you add good attack or good defense onto this dinosaur with how fast it moves, then it's going to be one of the most overpowered dinosaurs in the game. And with that, I think the Raptor is also going to be in the shop. We don't know 100% yet. They haven't talked about it yet. Maybe the Chilodon is a whole new dinosaur they're going to be adding into the shop, and it's not even a fusion. However, my best guess would be it's going to be a Raptor. When there's a new fusion coming out, they usually put the dinosaurs in the shop one after another, so you can buy one week and get the other one the other week when it comes out and fuse them. So they have the Uglyosaurus in the shop right now, and it would make a ton of sense for them to put the Raptor in the shop. Dang, how long have we been yapping, dude? I brung you out. That's how long we've been in this cave. Alright, let's go talk about something else. And finally, let's talk about these flying dinosaurs. We already know a ton of information about these. We already know what one of them is going to be called, the swoop jaw. That's going to be in the egg down there in Ugtopia. You're going to be able to buy that one. We don't know the name of the Titan one yet. We know you're not going to fight it like you do the Magmadon or the Triceratops. It's more going to be like you got to get to its nest before it gets to you. And if you want to know where it's going to be right over there behind those mountains. But I did want to talk about this video real quickly that they uploaded of the Nubiosauruses flying around. And I've already talked about how you can test out these mechanics early, not in UG, but in another game they've made. I don't know how many people saw that though, so I'm going to reiterate. In their other game, Monkey Doo Doo, yes, it's called that. It's literally a game where you're a monkey and you fling... I can't say that. You fling poop at other people. But in that game, there's a double jumping mechanic, and in one of the developer Q&As, not the last one, but the one before that one, he did say the new flying mechanics are going to be almost identical to those. So I can't show you right now. You can go test it out yourself. But in that game, you can jump and then slam your arms on the ground like that, and you'll double jump. So in that video with the Nubosaurus, it looks like they're doing that double jump thing from Monkey Doo Doo, and then they're gliding. So I don't know where the test this gliding mechanic out at. I haven't played Cactus Jam that much. Maybe they have a gliding, something gliding in there, like a glider. Maybe there is literally just a gliding mechanic. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What do you guys think about the new listening? That's probably already in the game right now to think about it. You have your next couple of days. Get all your swears out. Don't actually. They'll probably get mad at me for saying that. Don't actually. But if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.